Nearly 1,000 years ago, long before modern capitalism, industrialization, or global banking, China created one of the most advanced economic systems the world had ever seen. During the height of the Song Dynasty, China developed innovations that transformed global trade, manufacturing, finance, and urban life. Many historians describe this era as the moment China built the world's first large-scale commercial economy. What if the foundations of modern banking, paper currency, and industrial production were first perfected in medieval China? At its peak, Song China produced iron, textiles, ceramics, and agricultural output on a scale unmatched anywhere else on Earth. Could this forgotten economic revolution explain why China dominated global trade for centuries? The Song economy marked the transition from a traditional agrarian society into what historians often call a proto-industrial economy. China's iron and steel production alone reached nearly 125,000 tons annually, a figure Europe would not match until the Industrial Revolution hundreds of years later. Mass production techniques allowed factories to manufacture weapons, tools, agricultural equipment, construction materials. Government workshops and private industries worked together, creating an advanced manufacturing network. How did China achieve mass industrial production centuries before the modern factory system? Water-powered machinery and coal-based fuel systems allowed Chinese industries to scale production efficiently, creating an early form of industrial technology. Could Song China's industrial model have changed world history if it had continued uninterrupted? Economic power begins with food security, and Song China revolutionized agriculture. The introduction of fast-ripening rice from Southeast Asia dramatically increased food production. Farmers could now grow multiple crops annually, supporting massive population growth. By the 12th century, China's population exceeded 100 million people, making it the most populous and economically vibrant society in the world. Advanced irrigation systems, improved plows, and rural market integration connected farmers directly to urban economies. How did agricultural innovation create one of the world's first large-scale consumer economies? Agricultural surplus allowed urban centers to flourish, transforming Chinese cities into economic hubs. Could Song China's farming revolution be one of the earliest examples of sustainable economic expansion? One of Song China's most revolutionary economic achievements was the invention of paper currency. Before this, most civilizations relied on metal coins, which were heavy and difficult to transport. Song officials introduced paper money to support growing trade networks. This innovation allowed faster commercial transactions, long-distance trade expansion, increased market liquidity. Banks, credit systems, and deposit services also emerged, creating an advanced financial structure. Merchants could transfer money across regions using financial certificates, reducing the risks of theft and enabling massive commercial expansion. Could the rise of paper money explain how China became the world's largest trading economy centuries ago? Song China expanded international trade across Asia, the Middle East, and East Africa. Chinese ports became global commercial centers, exporting silk, porcelain, tea, metal goods. Trade routes connected China to the Indian Ocean Trade Network, and land routes linked merchants through the historic Silk Road. Maritime shipbuilding technology allowed Chinese vessels to travel further and carry larger cargo loads than many competing fleets. How did China build one of the largest maritime trade networks before the European age of exploration? Chinese trade dominance influenced global markets, spreading technology and cultural exchange across continents. Could Song China have become the world's first global trading empire if political conditions had remained stable? Song China also developed the world's first large-scale urban consumer economy. Cities like Hangzhou and Kaifeng became commercial megacities filled with retail markets, entertainment districts, banking centers, manufacturing zones. Citizens had access to luxury goods, entertainment services, and diverse food markets, reflecting a highly advanced commercial lifestyle. Was Song China home to the world's first modern consumer society? Markets operated day and night, with regulated pricing systems and commercial licensing ensuring economic stability. Could Song China's urban commercial model resemble the modern global city economy? The Song government actively supported economic growth through infrastructure development, canal systems improving trade logistics, fair taxation reforms, merchant protection policies. The expansion of the Grand Canal connected northern and southern China, allowing efficient transport of goods and resources. How did government policy help China build one of history's most stable economic systems? Could Song China's balance between state regulation and private enterprise inspire modern economic models? Despite its economic success, the Song Dynasty eventually faced military pressure and political instability, leading to its fall in 1279. However, its innovations influenced later Chinese dynasties and global economic development. Centuries later, explorers like Zheng He expanded maritime trade using technological and commercial foundations built during the Song period. Did the collapse of Song China delay global economic progress by centuries? Could the world economy look completely different if Song China's system had continued evolving? The Song Dynasty created the first large-scale industrial economy, the world's earliest paper currency system, massive urban commercial networks, advanced global trade infrastructure. Its economic system shaped not only Chinese history, but influenced global commerce, financial innovation, and industrial development. Could Song China be the true birthplace of the modern global economy? The Song Dynasty stands as one of the most remarkable economic achievements in human civilization. It transformed China from a traditional agrarian society into a highly commercialized, technologically advanced, and globally connected economy centuries ahead of its time. Its urban consumer markets, government-supported infrastructure, and integration of private enterprise with state regulation demonstrated how economic innovation can drive national prosperity and social transformation. Although the dynasty eventually declined due to military and political pressures, its economic legacy influenced future Chinese dynasties and contributed to shaping global commercial history. The Song economic model remains one of history's clearest examples of how technological innovation, strategic governance, and trade expansion can elevate a civilization to extraordinary levels of prosperity and influence. The story of Song China reminds us that economic strength is not only built through resources or geography, but through innovation, adaptability, and long-term vision. Its achievements continue to stand as a powerful historical lesson in how advanced economic systems can transform societies and leave a lasting impact on world development. If you enjoyed discovering this hidden chapter of economic history, subscribe for more deep-dive documentaries exploring civilizations, global power shifts, and forgotten innovations. Comment below. Do you think Song China was the world's first modern economy? Thank you for watching.